Alright guys, welcome back. After a 1 week break, both teams are ready to go. I mean, all teams are ready to go as they are going to continue on with the second half of the CVL. So starting off on defense, we have Team Pocky with Cryptic, Minecrafter, Tenor, their new member, Paranormal Ping, and Flare. And on the other side, we also have a new face being Mega Reaper paired along with Mage, Deadman, Jet, and Boba. Now Jet is also RPS. He is playing on his other account today. But yeah, so we got 4 familiar faces. This is going to be the first time that their team captain Emmy will not be playing this one. So Flare will be stepping in, and yeah, we have to focus our eyes today on Paranormal Ping and Mega Reaper. Now Para came from Team Puff. He played phenomenally when he was in Team Puff, providing a lot of utility as Omen. On the other side, Mega Reaper has been popping off recently and has, done a lot for team pudding, especially as the only Sova main on our league. I think he's done a pretty good job at it, and now seeing on his new team, he might fit really well here, but only time will tell. So it looks like Team Poptarts is ready to go. Aaron today will be bringing out the Viper, and this is going to be the first time that he plays Viper in this league for his team. We see Mage on his Omen, which is a classic, Mega on his infamous Sova, RPS on Jet, which is his main, and Boba is going to take up the second duelist role today. On the other side, we see Minecrafter not playing the Cypher, instead this time around playing the Breach. That's something that he has enjoyed playing recently. Cryptic going back to Reyna, Flare on his Sage, and it looks like Para is going to stick with his main on Omen. Now, one concern that I've had with Team Pocky is that they currently have 3 Omen mains, or not 3 Omen mains rather, but 3 smoke mains, being Para and Tenor and Emmy. Right, so it's going to be interesting to see how the Pockys play around this. This does give them flexibility, but at the same time, this means that the rosters overlap each other. This could be good for certain maps. This allows the players to, specialize on one map on, the lineups for different maps, but it could also mean that they'll have too many players in one role. So this is a very interesting trade right here, and I think that's the focus of today. Today we'll see all 4 teams battle, and we're going to see who got the better ends of the trade. So starting off, it looks like Team Poptarts wants to attack A, but smoked out really nicely by Para. And it looks like the rest of the team has already rotated. Aaron is going to be peeking through, will not find anyone. Sees Cryptic behind boxes, and looks like Cryptic will get one on Aaron before being traded by his fellow Reyna player. And Boba is just going to be backing up as the rest of the team is already starting to prepare to rotate. Mage got a really nice pick there on Tenor. And now RPS and Mega will be pushing towards mid as the rest of the team is going to rotate back. I think Team Pocky is starting to realize what's going on, so they're going to rotate back, but it looks like Team Poptart will have control over site already. Now, one of the biggest questions coming into this game for Team Poptarts is that they're a team that is notorious for giving up site, and that's something that we definitely don't want to see today. I think having the Sova just like that makes this a lot easier, as Mega allows Team Poptarts to gain that crucial information there with Minecrafter coming from CT. I think having the Sova here is definitely a very, very nice add. I think more teams should learn Sova, more players should learn Sova and its lineups, because even if they don't plan to use Sova, still knowing what Sova can do, what his lineups are, definitely helps them counter Sova, and Mega is definitely someone that you need to study against. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, Team Poptarts is someone that's is a team that's known to give up site easily. So what we hope to see today is that, hopefully Mega can get information quicker for his team, which should allow Team Poptarts to rotate faster, hopefully not giving up sight as easily as they used to. Now despite that quick kills there from Minecrafter and Cryptic, it looks like Team Poptarts are able to trade it back and they will get sight, so this is looking good for them. And with this force here, they should be able to close this one out. Para is going to push through, sees one, tags Jet low, but will not be able to get any more. Gets Boba though. Will he be able to get anything else? Looks like he's just going to be teleporting out, and Team Poptarts is ready for that. Mega is holding the heaven or the hell position rather, and he is stuck there, so he has to get out of here, but he won't be able to as Para clutches it out for his new team with the 3k there, bringing Team Pocky back to a 1-1 scoreline. But more importantly, this was the forced round for Team Poptarts, which means that Team Poptarts is not going to be able to buy here. Only 2 of their players can full buy. It looks like RPS was thinking about the op, but it looks like he's just going to be backing off from it. On the other side, Para is going to be keeping his Spectre while the rest of the team is going to go for a full rifle buy. So this time around, Team Poptarts wants to go towards B and mid. This is also another player that I want to look at. Flare hasn't really played too much for Team Pocky. I believe this is his 3rd game if I'm not wrong. And he has been known to play Sage. Question is, I don't know how good Sage is on this map. I think this is something that I've seen mixed results from based on my own experience from playing, as well as seeing from CVL as Para gets a nice pick there on Boba. Of course, we can't forget Icy, who's also on Team Poptarts, and his performance with the Sage on Ascent. He has done phenomenally here, but question is, can Flare replicate that success? Now, Flare got 2 kills already, and with the pick by Cryptic and Tenor, they will close out the round, bringing the score line to 2-1. Despite giving Team Poptarts the first round there, it looks like Team Pocky has stabilized, and Para is right now performing really, really well. And even though Para hasn't played too many games, I believe he's played 3, every game he's played has been very impactful, especially when he's on this Omen right here. And I think one thing about Para is that he's used to sharing the role with other Omen mains, but he's just showing why he's the premier Omen main around here. And I do believe that I said during the halftime break that he is the best Omen player, and to be honest, I don't regret it so far. That's a great blind by Cryptic, but it looks like Boba is ready for that, managing to get that clean headshot with the Sheriff. Now, RPS is pushing through, will be able to get Para and recover the Vandal as well, so that's huge. And what looks good for Team Pocky, it looks like Team Poptarts has turned it around really well. The way they took that site was really, really clean. And now Team Pocky will have to play the retake. This is definitely still not impossible. They can definitely still do something as Flare gets a pick there. Let's see if they can get another. Tenor manages to get one on RPS. So now it's all just down to 3v2. Flare, I believe, is lagging a little bit there. Tenor manages to get one. Can he get the second one? And the answer is no. So that's a thrifty round, and this game is going back and forth. Both teams losing rounds that they shouldn't be losing, to be honest. The eco rounds, I feel like teams don't really respect enough, and so for like Cryptic to push out like that unnecessarily, that's always been, his Achilles heel, and I feel like that's where teams punish him a lot, because when Cryptic can do whatever he wants, that's when he really activates, and that's when he becomes the best player in the league. But when teams learn how to stop him, which is more common nowadays, I feel like he starts to run out of ideas, So now Cryptic will peek here and will get punished once again by Mage. This time around, Para is going to be holding Boathouse while Tenor will drop his ult down here, pushing Team Poptarts back, and it looks like Team Poptarts have no problems with that as they all just rotate towards A. Now, Team Pocky has to realize this pretty soon, because there's no sound on A, or on B rather. But it looks like they are going to be late to rotate. They are going to get the res though, so This is definitely still a doable retake, but Team Poptarts will get sight, will be able to plant the bomb, and will be able to play post plant right here. And one thing about Team Pockys is that they're all pushing from the same side, which means that they can get mowed down here pretty easily. Tenor is just going to put his alarm bot down, but Mega got quite a lot of info for the team. Boba manages to pick off Tenor with this Viper ult. This makes it really hard for Team Pocky to retake, and just like that, Mage and Boba picking off Para and Cryptic. Mage manages to get one more before Minecrafter picks him off, but Aaron closes it out. So right now Team Poptarts is just picking it back up, and right now it's just going back and forth. But I feel like so far the rounds that Team Pockys have won was due to individual performances, like just now when we saw Para. One thing that I do want to see is Cryptic not being picked off first. I've said this pretty often, but I think, you know, like, him going for these high risk plays has not been paying off. And yes, when it has paid off, you know, Team Pocky looks unstoppable, but when he gets picked off first, it looks really bad, because suddenly they give up sight for free. Now, I like the setup here by Tenor and Para. I feel like between these two, they have more than enough utility to shut the site down. But it looks like Team Poptarts is not gonna care as RPS dashes through. We'll see one in Tenor. Will not be able to get him though. So Tenor with a very nice pick to start it off. Mega will push through. Boba gets Para, but Cryptic picks off Mage. Mega gets the other player on boat, and Aaron stops Minecrafter down there. So now it's down to Cryptic all alone. We'll see Aaron will pick him off. So that's a good start, and he managed to recover the Spectre here. This Sova arrow has just been a nuisance for Team Pocky. I think Mega is just gaining a lot of information, especially with these post plants for his team, and Boba manages to shut Cryptic down there. So overall, I'm very impressed, and I'm really liking this new Poptarts team. I think they're playing phenomenally. Of course, Para has been popping off in the beginning, but we do want to see more from someone like Minecrafter. I'm glad that, you know, so far I don't think there's anyone that is not present. I think everyone is playing phenomenally. I think this is just Team Poptarts has been the better team, at least so far. That's not to say that Team Pocky can't come back though, but just like that, Jet RPS manages to pick off Flare right off the bat. So that's mid control if they wanted, but it looks like they're just going to give it up to all stack on A. Question is, do they still want to go for this though? Because Team Pocky already is on the rotate. They're all already here. Mega will scout through, but Minecrafter gets 2 picks out of nowhere. That push through to close the door has not paid off, and now it's all just down to Mega and Jet there and RPS. Mega manages to get one, misses his recon bolt. Question is, will Minecrafter get any more? It looks like he wants to push through. He knows where one of them might be. Ooh, that's gonna be nasty because it's going to force RPS out. Mega gets blinded, gets tag, and now it's all just down to RPS. Let's see what he can do here. They know exactly where he is, and I know that they're not planning to let him save the op. Okay, RPS manages to get that one, but still does not have the spike though. So it's down to a 2v1, and looks like Para is going to punish him from the flank and recover the op. So Team Pocky is back on the board after giving up 3 rounds in a row. And this is going to be a close one, which is something that I do expect. I think from all the trades, the teams have looked a little bit closer. But you know, if there's one winner from the trade, I'd say it's Team Poptarts, because Team Poptarts having Mega is just, you know, such a valuable asset. And before, I feel like Mega did a lot for team pudding, and so for Poptarts to get Mega, only giving up Yen and Don while being good players, don't provide like a unique role for the team. I think that's a steal right there. Now Para will peek through, will get Aaron there. A very ballsy yet you know, rewarded pick but it looks like they managed to trade it back out once again on Flare. So Flare will get picked through. Cryptic is going to be pushing through, but they know exactly where he is, so he's just going to blind. He's going to peek this one, will be able to get one, gets out with 69 health. But RPS will not let him get any further than that. Tanner manages to pick 2 off though, so now it's all just down to Mage on his lonesome. He's going to be spotted and Minecrafter will stop him, and the scoreline is once again tied. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if we go overtime here with how these two teams are playing. I feel like these teams right now, they haven't really figured each other out yet. I feel like right now they are relying solely on their gunfights to see, you know, who comes out on top. And I think this game, the winner is going to be the team that will solve this puzzle first, will solve how their opponents play and how to counter it. And we're going to just have to wait and see who will be able to do that. Para with the collat there, with the op to get 2 kills right off the bat. And you know, if you're Team Poptarts, that's the last thing you want to see there. Of course, they're not on a full buy round. They are forcing here though, which is interesting. They're going to have most of their players at least are going to have a full buy next round, so it's not too bad. But Minecrafter already has the forward position here in mid, manages to pick up RPS, gets yet another one, and Cryptic will close it out for a flawless round for Team Pocky. And you know, Team Poptarts was off to a good start, especially on the attacking side, but it looks like Para and, you know, Minecrafter specifically are just shutting everything down, and Cryptic is starting to pick up as well. As you can see, these 3 players are on the top of the leaderboard with 8 kills each. Of course, it's good that Team Poptarts have Boba popping off. This is something that they have yet to see from their captain, and this is definitely a very nice surprise for them. But I think the rest of the team needs to pick it up again, because Team Pocky, there's no one good player, and that's always been the signature of their team, as Para manages to get yet another pick. And I do believe that was the Jet. I'm not sure if she had the op there, but either way, that is still the entry fragger gone. So now it's all up to Team Captain Boba to see if he can do anything. Para will miss that shot, but Boba will still get tagged a little though by Minecrafter. Now Boba will be flashing through, will peek, but will get punished by Cryptic. Cryptic gets one, sees a couple more. Para with the op, managing to get Mage as well. Sees Mega, will back off though. So that miss almost cost him his life, but it looks like he'll be okay. Instead, Minecrafter is the one that's going to peek here. Oh, Mega with the timing there, managing to pick off Minecrafter, and I think he knows exactly where one of them is. Oh, but Flare is not spotted, so Flare will be able to get that one, and now they know exactly where Spike is, and it looks like Flare is just going to be blocking Aaron in here. So Aaron is stuck in here, and I think he is forced to go towards A. He did manage to get that pick though. Oh, Minecrafter, or Tanner rather, thought about peeking, but decided better of it. Para though will just go on the aggression, managing to get that pick and getting a 3 kill you know, for all his troubles there. Para top fragging right now for his new team, showing just how much of a valuable member he is. And for a tier 2 right now, he's just playing out of his mind right now. I think Team Poptarts is definitely really struggling against this op. I think Para is definitely something that Team Poptarts will have to crack if they want a chance in this half, to come back in this half. This time around, they are going to avoid Para and just head towards mid instead. I think they know that Flare is a mid player, and Flare likes to go on the aggression. But looks like Flare is not interested in fighting this time, will just wall it off, so they know exactly where Team Poptarts might be coming from. But once again, Para with the pick, and on RPS of all people. That's the duelist yet again gone. Minecrafter manages to pick off Boba. Para gets another one on Mage, sees Aaron, gets the flick on Aaron. Can he get Mega? Mega get one pick, but it looks like Flare this time will close it out. So Team Pocky is everywhere, and Team Poptarts, I think, is just moving a little bit too slow. I don't know if it's the PTSD from Para's opping, or they just lose confidence, but I don't know what it is. Either way, I feel like they're not moving as confidently as they did in the start, which has been working out really well for them. Now, this could be a good break for them if they manage to pick off Cryptic, as Cryptic looks to go on the aggression here. But with Minecrafter's support, this could go really well for Cryptic. Let's see if he can get anything here. Looks like he's just going to be backing off, popping his ult. Will he get anything? Alright, Para will cancel Mage's ult. Ooh, Para gets tagged, and that's a huge pick from Mega. Managing to pick off Para, so that's the op gone, and Boba will be pushing through. Boba will hear one from Cryptic, but it looks like Jet RPS will close it out, getting 2 kills there on Heaven. So Team Poptarts have finally broken the A sites, and Boba with that 2 kills there will get a flawless round to close out the half. So Team Pocky has the lead 7-5, but I think this is still a very close game. It's doable for either teams. Overall, I think I do like Team Pocky's position a little bit better, and I think if we're talking about momentum here, Team Pocky definitely do have the momentum coming into the second half. But you know, I feel like a broken record at this point, but you never ever count Team Poptarts out, because you know, even with a 10-2 half, they still managed to bring it back. So 7-5 is definitely not a deficit that's not possible for them to come back from. I do believe in both teams. This is still a very close game, and this is exactly what I want to see from both teams coming back from the half-season break, the mid-season break rather. This time around, Mage is the one that's going to imitate a Cryptic, pushing through, but will die immediately. So Team Poptarts will give up the site. Boba will peek through, manages to get one, dismisses out. So that's a huge pick there on Para, bringing it to 4v4. But Team Pocky will have control over site. Minecrafter will stall time there. Cryptic sees one more. Let's see if he's going to be able to get anything here. He manages to get Aaron with an unlikely whiff, and Boba just peeks through, giving Cryptic a free kill almost. Let's see if Mega can get anything. Mega will not be able to get anything. Cryptic just runs absolutely wild, getting 4 players there all on his own, and for Team Poptarts to give up a 4 1v1s like that, that's a very uncharacteristic misplay from them. And this is definitely not something that you can do if you want to win against Team Pocky, because you can see why Team Pocky is one of the premier teams in this league. So with that, it looks like Team Pocky will be forcing here. Let's see if they can close this one out. They should be able to. Mage once again wants to go for the aggression. He does have the frenzy, so this is definitely still doable. He's going to be sitting in the smoke. He hears a couple of people, and it looks like he decided not to go forward this time. Aaron with his Viper wall will just repel Team Pocky, which forces them to go towards mid. But now with the Sova arrow, they know exactly what's going on, and once again, you can see there that Mega is just performing, is just giving Team Poptarts a lot of info. But now let's see if Mega can punish this one. Para knows where Mega is. Mega gets tagged, but he returns some damage towards Para. Now Team Pocky will have site control though, and now with RPS all alone in Boathouse, let's see if he can get anything. He manages to get one though, but Flare closes him out. Cryptic gets one as well, so now it's all just down to Mega. Mega gets a kill on Cryptic. So even though Team Pocky wins this round as expected, I do like that Team Poptarts at least made it somewhat expensive, and now Team Pocky will go to their bonus round somewhat weaker. So this is definitely a round that we want to see Team Poptarts win. I think this is definitely still very doable for them, but they need this round because with this bye here, if they lose this, not only will Team Pocky's economy blow up, but theirs will be absolutely destroyed. So this time around, Mage is just going to be holding the defensive position, holding a somewhat off angle, but it is expected from Omen players. But now Cryptic already pushed all the way up here, and this is very bad defense almost, because now Cryptic has so much info, will be able to pick off Mega here, and I think he's going to be expecting one more. It looks like Aaron will pick him off. So now, what does Team Pocky want to do from here? Of course, they were expecting Cryptic to go for the flank. Let's see if Para can get this one, and the answer is no. Mage will get that one. Boba gets one on flare as well, but Minecrafter will shut that down. Boba gets picked from the back by Tenor, and let's see if Tenor can get any more. Tenor tags Minecrafter, or Aaron rather, to half. So now Team Pocky will once again get the plant. Ooh, Aaron caught out with the reload there. Question is, can RPS do anything here? So far, I feel like his performance haven't been phenomenal, and for a tier 1, especially with how well he's been performing on stream and in CVL, we do expect to see more from him. I think he has an idea of where 1 might be, but you know, the utility usage is just stalling him down so much, and Tenor will close it out with the 3k there to bring Pocky to double digits, and it's just looking really clean for Team Pocky here. And now they have the economy to do basically whatever they want this round, but on the other side, it looks like Team Poptarts is going to go for the forest, as Mage is going to use up all of his bank. This man right here is the man to watch. He does have the op back. Let's see what he can do over here. Question is, does Boba want to challenge this? And it looks like Boba is interested in challenging this. Will he be able to get anything though? Para will peek through. We'll see Boba. Both players miss, but it looks like Para is the one that's going to get tagged instead. Now, does Para want to re-challenge this? Jet on the other side, RPS manages to get what looks to be a wall bang there. Maybe not. I think he did get the kill on Cryptic and just backed off there, but that's a good start for Team Pocky. Ooh, but RPS got way too greedy there. On the other side, Mage is getting the flank, and I don't think Minecrafter will be ready for this. Mage sees him, but oh, just absolutely whiffs, and Minecrafter manages to close him down. So it looked good for Team Poptarts there, but they got unnecessarily greedy, especially on defense, and that's something that I don't understand. I feel like there's a difference, there's a fine line between confidence and cockiness, and I feel like just now they weren't paying Team Pocky enough respect, especially with the you know, inferior guns. I feel like they shouldn't have pushed out there. They should have been content with that one pick on Cryptic and just back off on site. Now Boba is in trouble. He is holding Gen. He's not going to be seen, but he has been tagged with Aaron's ult, or Minecrafter's ult rather. Now Mega and Boba manages to pick one off each. Okay, that's huge. Tenor will get the plant down though with that ult. So at least he will get this one down. Team Poptarts tried to go for the with the wall bang, will not be able to get anything though. Tenor manages to pick off one. Oh, but Mega with a very nice jumping headshot there with the classic. So the Marshall is just paying off for Team Poptarts, and I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure how Team Pocky managed to throw that, because it looked so good for them. It was a 4v3 and they had the better guns, and Para had the op, but it just did not work out, and the Marshall reigned supreme on that round. But what's more crucial is that now RPS will have the op here, so he will close down B site on his own, which allows Team Poptart to stack A, and it looks like this stack might pay off here with the utilities that they have, plus the Sova there. Team Pocky, of course, not knowing this, will go towards the A site, will push here. Now Mage with this smoke, it looks like he wants to push through. Question is Minecrafter going to be ready for this? Minecrafter sees that one, and Mage, his aggression has been punished. Now Boba in this cubby position will get picked out by Cryptic. So once again, Team Poptarts is just getting aggressive unnecessarily, and I feel like what looks to be a clean A site hold now suddenly looks disastrous, and Cryptic just handed 2 kills like that. Now all down to RPS with the op. If he throws this op away, which he does as he gets punished from the back, now Team Poptarts economy will be reset, and Team Pocky will once again recover the guns that Team Poptarts had. And yeah, the economy and the economic advantage swings back to Team Pocky now. Of course, Team Poptarts is definitely not out yet, but their window is closing and they definitely cannot make mistakes anymore. They decide to force this round, which is such a scary thing, because if they were to lose this, then this is almost guaranteed to be Team Pockys' game. So we hope to see them clutch it out. Of course, this is they've already clutched out 2 eco rounds. It is definitely possible for them to clutch out yet another one. It looks like Team Pocky will already have control over mid. Cryptic manages to pick off Mega, so that's the Sova gone, which really limits the information gain from Team Poptarts. Para and Cryptic manages to get 1 each as well, so now it's down to a 2v5. Let's see what they can do here. Aaron will not be able to do anything, and now it's all just down to RPS. Now RPS does have the flank, but it looks like Cryptic will shut him down after he gets 1 kill. So now Team Pocky will have the 12th round, and from now on Team Poptarts will have to go perfect from here. Let's see if they can do that. But with their money, this is looking kind of grim. They are able to buy more than I thought, so it's not looking too bad. And Aaron with the Judge as a Viper, it's not the worst thing ever. But with Para, you know, looking really hot with the op, Cryptic just absolutely turning up, Minecrafter as well. This is going to be a very tough hill for, or mountain rather, for Team Poptarts to climb. I like that this time around they are playing the more passive angle. I think chaos is something that Team Pocky is definitely better at, so I do like that Team Poptarts is no longer challenging them, and I think this is something that all teams should be aware of. Now Boba will peek through, but will get picked off by Cryptic. Aaron will be pushing up here, will be able to get 1 on Para though. Tenor will trade it out on the other side, but Aaron, or Jet rather, manages to pick off Cryptic. And with that pick on by Mega, 2 kills there, it will secure Team Poptarts another life in this game. Man, all of that happened just so quickly, and it happened everywhere that I lost track of what's going on. But it looks like Team Poptarts has come out ahead, at least in that round. And I do like the adjustment that they made. As you can see, the way they played back there definitely worked out in their favor, and I think Team Poptarts is a more cohesive, structured team, which means that if they were to challenge Team Pocky in the chaos, then I don't think they would do too well. Now RPS will be able to pick off Para there, so that's a huge pick, and I do believe that Para had the op there, so with that pick, or he had the Vandal rather, but with that pick, it forces Flare to use his ultimate and reses him. It's back down to an even 5v5, but now Team Pocky is trapped in mid. Oh, but Aaron with a whiff though, and so did Boba. So now Para manages to get 2 kills, rezzing from the dead, making an impact. Jet manages to pick off 1 on Cryptic, but question is, can Mega do anything from the pizza position here? He is blinded, so now it's all just down to RPS. RPS with his ult will be able to pick off 1. Can he get any more? It looks like he won't be able to, as Para closes it out with 3 kills there to give Team Pocky their win. Man, this man is not waiting around to pop off and make some impact for his team. So it's just a very well played game there by Team Pocky coming back from the half, and I'm really liking where this team is going. So GG's to Team Pocky.